Hi, everybody, and welcome to the 2020 Shenandoah Area Council Pinewood Derby. We would, of course, prefer to have you guys here live with us, but under the current circumstances, we couldn't do that, and we weren't sure when we'd be able to hold a live event. So we're going to bring you all the Pinewood Derby action today live on YouTube. But since this is a race, if you've ever been to a NASCAR event, to get a NASCAR event started, one of the first things they do is a national anthem. So please stand where you are and prepare yourself. We have Adam Kendra of Troop 32 give you his rendition of our national anthem, followed by a welcome message and the Scout Oath and Scout Law from the 2019 Shenandoah Area Council Pinewood Derby winner.
Hello Scouts, I am Kyle Anderson. I am the Scout who won the Council Power Derby last year. And first of all, I would just like to say, great job and congratulations on getting to the Council Power Derby. I know you all are very excited for this event. And second, good luck in today's races. I know you will all do good. Make sure to be cheering on your other Scouts. Now, this time, can you please stand wherever you are and join me in the Scout Oath and Scout Law. Here we go, Scout Oath. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country and to obey the Scout Law, to help our people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. Okay, now the Scout Law. Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, correct. And again, good luck to all you racers in today's race. I know you will all do good. Let's get these races rolling.
All right, thank you everybody for that. Adam put in a lot of hard work preparing for that national anthem, so thank you very much to Adam for that work, and thank you to Kyle for his opening message in the Scout Oath and Scout Law. So we're about to get the racing started, but before we do, let me explain to you how today's event's going to work. So we put out an invitation for all Cub Scouts to join us, and some did take us up on that invitation, but not enough to have a full preliminary round. So those Scouts are going to move right on to the semifinal round with the qualifiers from the district races. So right before we get the races started, first we are going to introduce you to the Scouts and the cars that are competing in today's event. All right, we are all ready to get our first heat queued up here. In heat number 1, we have Samuel out of pack 16 in the orange lane, Gavin from pack 16 in the green, DeMonte out of pack 112 in the red, and Jackson from pack 10 in the blue. And we are ready to go. The first heat on 3. 1, 2, 3. And here we go. And it's Samuel Patton with a time of 3:06 taking the win and setting the track record. We'll probably see more of those before the day's over. A good run from Samuel. We've got Gavin came in second, DeMonte in third, and Jackson in fourth. All right, we got our next heat on the starting blocks. We got Tyler out of pack 16 in orange, Caleb from pack 63 in the green, Gabriella from pack 25 in red, and David from pack 10 in the blue. And here we go. That was a close one. We got Tyler taking first place with 3.08 out of pack 16, Caleb in second, Gabriella in third, and David coming in fourth. In our next heat, we got Jonathan in the orange lane, Jeremiah in the green lane, Carter in the red lane, and David from pack 118 in the blue lane. Looks like we got another close one. And Jeremiah from pack 76 taking first place in that. Jonathan from pack 2 in second, Carter pack 42 in the red lane in third, and David, pack 118 in fourth. Now, some of you guys have already noticed, but down at the bottom of the screen we have a ticker going on. If you go to Menti.com, www.menti.com, and enter code 911212, you can enter your own personal message to your scouts or your friends, and we'll show them at the bottom of the screen as we go throughout the day. So send those in. We've already got a lot of them. A lot of people have noticed, so that's great. We'll keep putting them on there if you keep sending them. So in the next one, next heat is up and ready. We got Hunter in the orange lane, Keegan from pack 42 in the green lane, Levi pack 15 in red, and Scarlett from pack 16 in the blue. And Scarlett takes the first place with a time of 3.07, and Keegan in second place, Hunter in third, and Levi in fourth. So the next heat is getting ready. We got Lincoln in the orange lane, Tristan in the green lane, Donovan in red, and Levi in blue. And Levi puts down a really good time of 3.01. In second place, Lincoln with a time of 3.09, then Donovan in third with a time of 3.21, and Tristan in fourth place out of pack 63. So up next, in the next heat, we got Barrett out of pack 63 in the orange lane. We got Ian out of pack 15 in the green lane. We got Michael from pack 16 in red, and Andrew from pack 76 in the blue lane. And it's Michael from pack 16 at a time of 3.0824. And Andrew, second place out of pack 76. Barrett from pack 63 comes in third, and Ian comes in fourth. Alright, getting ready for our next heat. We got Ethan in the orange lane out of pack 117, Ryder out of pack 420 in the green lane, Bradley from pack 76 in the red lane, and Kyle out of pack 2 in the blue lane. And it's Bradley out of pack 76 taking the checkered flag on that one, followed by Ethan out of pack 117, then Kyle from pack 2, and Ryder from pack 420. So the next one we got Ben Patton out of pack 16, Ben out of pack 63, Dominic out of pack 112, and Ryan out of pack 2. And that was a close one again, so we got Dominic out of pack 112 taking first place, followed by Benjamin in the orange lane, then Ben out of pack 63 takes third, and Ryan takes fourth. Alright, next heat up we have Ryder out of pack 420, Azalea's in the green lane, Alex in the red lane, and Tyler's in the blue lane. So before we get on this heat, some of the parents did send us some information about some of the things their scout likes. So one of the things we got from Tyler out of pack 420 is that he picked his car design because he likes Mario. So keep a close eye on Mario as he's going down the track. Azalea takes first place in this heat, followed up by Alex, then Tyler, and then Ryder. So up in our next heat, we have Garrett out of pack 16 in the orange lane, Tyler from pack 16 in the green lane, Jackson out of pack 3 in the red, and Sam out of pack 66 in the blue. So one thing to watch out for this, check out that car in the blue lane. A lot of time went into this. I mean, it looks like a real car. Really impressive craftsmanship. And here we go. It's going to be a close one, and it is Jackson out of pack 3, just edging out Tyler from pack 16, followed up by Sam from pack 66 and Garrett out of pack 16. So as we're getting ready for the next heat, I'll give you some more information about how the race is going to run today if I didn't cover it already. So the round we're in right now, we're going to take, after these 49 heats, we're going to take the top 3 from each rank. The top 3 from each rank will move on to the final round. And in that final round, that's where we are going to determine first through third in Lions, Tigers, Wolves, Bears, Weeblos, and Arrow of Light. And we also determine who the top 3 overall in the council. So for the next round, we got David from pack 10 in the orange lane, Hunter from pack 76 in the green, Trenton from pack 16 in the red, and Steven from pack 112 in the blue. And it's Hunter from pack 76 taking the win on that one, followed up by David in second place, Trenton in third place, and Steven in fourth. So up the next heat, we got Scarlett out of pack 16 in orange, Barrett from pack 63 in green, Gage in pack 48 in the red, and Tanner from pack 63 in the blue. And it's Scarlett with a time of 3.06 taking first place, followed up by Tanner from pack 63, Gage from pack 48, and Barrett from pack 63 in fourth. Alright, in the next heat, we're on heat 13 already. We got Ben in pack 63 in the orange, Bradley of pack 76 in green, Connor in the red lane, and Reese in the blue lane. Another close one. We got Bradley taking the first place in a time of 3:09. Connor in second place with Ben in third place and Reese in fourth in the blue lane. So coming up in the next heat, we have David O. One of the things that he said about his car is he picked the design because he liked his favorite football team, the Ravens. So check out that car as it comes down to the track. Really nice Ravens paint job on it. In the green lane, we have Samuel out of pack 16, Caleb from pack 63 in the red, and Ryan from pack 33 in the blue. And Sam wins that one in the green lane, followed by Caleb, then Ryan in the blue lane, and David in the orange lane. Next up, we have Jackson from pack 10 in the orange, Jonathan from pack 61 in the green, Keegan from pack 42 in the red, and Keegan said that he picked his car design because he likes the Flash, which is not surprising considering it's got the Flash logo on it. Then we have Garrett in the blue lane. And it's Keegan in the red lane taking first place, followed by Jackson from pack 10 in the orange, Garrett from pack 316 came in third, and Jonathan from pack 61 came in fourth. So up in the next heat, we have David from pack 118, Lincoln from pack 16. Watch out for him. He's got a tank rolling down the track. And we got Ian from pack 15. And one of the reasons Ian picked his car design is he said it looked like it would go straight. So it sounds like a pretty good reason for me. And it's one of his favorite scout experiences have been camping with his pack. Then in the blue lane, we have Tristan from pack 95. And in Lincoln in the green takes first place, followed by Tristan in the blue lane. Ian in the red lane takes third, and David in the orange takes fourth. So up in our next heat, we have Avalia out of pack 3 in the orange lanes, Dominic from pack 112 in the green, Kyle from pack 2 in the red, and Jackson from pack 112 in the blue. Another close one there, and Dominic takes first place, followed closely by Avalia, and Jackson in third place, and Kyle out of pack 2 in fourth place. So I've seen a lot of your messages and well wishes coming in on Minty, so keep those coming. We'll keep posting them as long as you keep sending them. It's great to see the involvement from the families and scouts, even though you're at home. We wish you were here. Next year, we'll make sure that happens because it's a lot more fun when there are scouts in the room cheering each other on. So next race, we got Tristan in the orange lane, Gage in the green lane, Tristan out of pack 95 in the red, and Ethan out of pack 117 in the blue. And so one of the things that... Okay, sorry, I was looking at the wrong notes, folks. All right, let the race begin. So Gage takes first place in the green lane, followed by Tristan in the red. Ethan in the blue lane takes third, and then Tristan B, pack 63, takes fourth in the orange lane. So up in our next heat, we got Jackson from pack 112 in the orange lane, Garrett out of pack 16 in the green lane, Gavin from pack 16. Oh, we have a battle of the brothers here, folks. Watch out, red and green, brother and brother going against one another. And Gabrielle out of pack 25 in the blue lane. And it's Jackson out of pack 112 taking first, followed very closely by Gabriella, then Gavin in third place and Garrett in fourth place. Gavin just squeaking in ahead of his brother. Up next, we have Sam in the orange lane, David in the green lane, and Jeremiah in the red lane, and Levi in the blue. And it's David in the green lane taking first place on that one, followed by Jeremiah from pack 76. Then Sam from pack 66 takes third, and Levi from pack 15 coming in fourth. Next heat, we got Ian from pack 15 in the orange lane, Donovan out of pack 76 in the green lane, Tanner from pack 63 in the red, and Benjamin from pack 16 in the blue lane. And it's Benjamin coming in first that time, followed up very closely by Tanner out of pack 63 in the red. Ian, pack 15, came in third, and Donovan came in the green lane, came in fourth. So coming up on Heat 22, and this time we have Bradley out of pack 76 in the orange lane, Alex from pack 118 in the green, Ryan out of pack 2 in the red lane, and David out of pack 53 in the blue lane. Now, one of the things I heard from Ryan's mom is he picked his car design because he thought the wedge looked like it would go really fast, and he built the car with his grandfather. And it's Bradley from pack 76 taking first place on that one. Alex from pack 118 comes in second. Ryan from pack 2 comes in third, and David from pack 53 comes in fourth. All right, Jackson comes in first place that time with a nice time of 3:09, followed by Gavin from pack 16, then Ryan from pack 33 in third, and Jonathan from pack 61 in fourth. Up in our next heat, we have Jeremiah from pack 76 in the orange, Trenton from pack 16 in the green, Garrett from pack 316 in the red, and Lincoln in pack 16 in the blue. And it's Lincoln this time to coming in first place. Garrett in second, and over in the red lane, Trenton out of pack 16 coming in third, and Jeremiah pack 76 coming in fourth. So again, if you want to send a comment or well wish or good luck to anybody here today, you can go to www.minty.com and enter code 911212 and enter your comment, and we'll put it on the ticker across the bottom of the screen for everybody to see. So up in the next heat, we have Keegan out of pack 42 and Carter out of pack 42. in the green. And we have Steven out of pack 112 in the red, and Barrett out of pack 63 in the blue. And it's the Flash, the car that looks like the Flash, coming in first place. Followed up by Barrett out of pack 63. Steven comes in third, and Carter coming in fourth. Okay, I'm being asked to remind you that if you want to send more messages, you can send it more than once or send multiple messages. There's no limit. So keep the messages coming. We like seeing your involvement. And the more involved we can get, the better, because we're all at home watching this instead of being here in person. So up in the next heat, we have Gage in the orange lane, Michael out of pack 16 in the green, Levi in the red lane, and Ryder in the blue lane. And it's going to be Levi in a runaway, the time of 3:02. He's really putting down some solid times today. Followed up by Michael in the green lane, Gage coming in third, and Ryder coming in fourth. All right, our next heat, we got Andrew out of pack 76 in the orange, Benjamin from pack 16 in the green, Avelia from pack 3 in the red, and Connor from pack 112 in the blue. And it's going to be Ben out of pack 16 taking that one, followed up by Andrew from pack 76, Avelia coming in third, and Connor coming in fourth. So moving on to Heat 28, we're just over halfway done of our first round. We got Reese in the orange lane this time, followed with David in pack 53 in the green, Tyler from pack 16 in the red, and DeMonte from pack 112 in the blue. And here we go. And it's Tyler from pack 16 taking that one with a solid time of 3:09. David coming in second, DeMonte coming in third, and Reese coming in fourth. In our next heat, we have Dominic out of pack 112 in the orange lane, Connor from pack 112 in the green lane, Tyler out of pack 420 in the red, and Garrett out of pack 16 in the blue. Yeah, Garrett's is another one of the interesting cars we have today. It looks like an alligator coming down the track. Watch out down there, cameraman, it might bite you. And it's Dominic coming in first place with a solid time of 3:08, followed up by Connor in second, Tyler in third, and Garrett in fourth. Coming up on our next heat, we have Caleb in the orange lane, DeMonte of pack 112 in the green lane, Sam in the red lane, and Hunter in the blue lane. And that was a close one. Caleb takes that heat, followed up by Hunter in second place, DeMonte in third place, and Sam in fourth place. Coming up on our next heat, we got Trenton in the orange lane, Levi in the green lane, David in the red lane, and Tristan in the blue lane. And it's Trenton that takes that one with a time of 3:16, followed up by Levi. Then coming in third is David, and fourth place is Tristan. So next up we got Donovan in the orange lane, Tristan in the green lane, Andrew in the red lane, and Ben in the blue lane. You've probably already noticed it by now, but as we're staging these heats, you can also see in the bottom half of the results screen the heats that are on deck. So keep an eye on that. You don't want to miss any of your heats when they're coming up. And here the next heat is ready at the top of the track, and we'll let it go. Another close one at the finish line. We got Tristan taking that one, followed up by Andrew in the red lane, Ben in the blue lane coming in third, and Donovan in the orange coming in fourth. Coming up, we have Alex in the orange lane, Kyle in the green lane, Reese in the red lane, and Samuel in the blue lane. And it's Samuel taking that one, followed up by Alex in second place. Kyle comes in third place, and Reese comes in fourth. All right, up next we have Jackson out of Pack 3 in the orange lane, Gabriella out of Pack 25 in the green lane, and Jackson in the red lane, and Jeremiah in the blue lane. Now, before we launch this heat, as I was unpacking the cars, some of them really caught my attention, and one in this heat in particular caught my attention. That was the car of Gabriella. Her car is decorated in puzzle pieces, and they are each hand-drawn. I cannot imagine how long it took her to do that, but when I saw that, I was just really impressed by the effort that went into that. So good job, Gabriella. Great-looking car. And looks like the starter's got the next heat ready to go. And it's Jackson taking first place in that one, followed up by Gabriella. After that, Jackson H out of Pack 10, and then Jeremiah out of Pack 76 comes in fourth. Coming up on Heat 35, we have Carter out of Pack 42 in the orange lane, Garrett in the green lane, Scarlett in the red lane, and Ian in the blue lane. And it's Scarlett that takes this one in a time of 3:06. Garrett comes in second place, Ian comes in third, and Carter coming in fourth. Now, one thing worth noting here is the relative place your car coming in really might not have that much of an effect on whether or not you make it to the next round, because making it to the next round, you are competing against other scouts in your rank. So we're taking the top 3 Tigers, the top 3 Tigers, the top 3 Wolves, the top 3 Bears, top 3 Weeblos, top 3 Arrow of Light. So the top 3 in each of those ranks are moving on to the next round. So just because you might be coming in second or third doesn't mean you might not be doing great relative to the other cars from your rank. So up in the next heat, we have Michael out of Pack 16 in the orange, Tanner in the green lane, Ethan in the red lane, and Avelia in the blue lane. And it's Michael putting down another solid time at 3:07, coming in first. Tanner comes in second, Avelia coming in third, and Ethan coming in fourth. In our next heat, we have Connor come in orange lane, followed by Ryan in the green lane, Jackson in the red lane, and Tyler in the blue lane. Now, one story I want to tell you about Tyler. 3 years ago, I think, we went to scout camp in the summer, and Tyler caught the biggest bluegill I have ever seen in person. This thing measured at 14 inches long. And if any of you are fishermen, you know a 14-inch bluegill is just massive. Largest one I had ever seen, one of the coolest things I had ever seen to see a young scout catch that. So, here we go. Really close heat there. Tyler coming in first, with Jackson coming in second. Third place is Ryan, and fourth place is Connor. All right, just about 11 more heats to go in this first round. We got DeMonte in the orange lane, Ryan in the green lane, David in the red lane, and Keegan in the blue lane. All right, in that heat we had Keegan coming in first, followed by David, then DeMonte in third, and Ryan in fourth. In our next heat, we have Levi in the orange lane, Steven in the green lane, Lincoln in the red lane, and Gage in the blue lane. And it's Lincoln, the Pinewood Derby tank, that takes that race, followed up by Gage over in the blue lane in second place. Levi comes in third, Steven coming in fourth in the green lane. In the next heat, we have Tristan in the orange lane, Levi in the green lane, Ben in the red lane, and Bradley in the blue lane. And no doubt about that one, Levi wins that one in a runaway, followed up by Ben in second place, Bradley coming in third, Tristan coming in fourth. So one of the things you might be noticing on some of the cars is, there are some cars that have fenders on them, so that's an aerodynamic modification you can make the Pinewood Derby cars. And with my scouts being involved year after year, every year I'm seeing more and more cars with fenders and people taking on that additional challenge to try to get that little bit of extra speed you get from them. So I noticed today we have quite a few cars with fenders, and every year seems like there's more. So I don't think we have any in this heat, but the last heat we had a couple of them. So up next we have Kyle in the orange lane, Tyler in the green lane, David in the red lane, and Gavin in the blue lane. And it's Gavin taking the first place on that one, followed up by Tyler in the green lane, and Kyle in the orange lane takes third, and David takes fourth. Okay, so we are on to our next heat. Sorry about that. We had a small technical thing to look at, but that's all resolved. So we have Gabriella in the orange lane, Sam in the green lane, Jonathan in the red lane, and Trenton in the blue lane, and they are ready to go. And it's Gabriella taking first place in that one, followed up by Trenton, then Jonathan in third place, and Sam, you in fourth place. In our next heat, we have Ryan in the orange lane, Jackson in the green lane, Hunter in the red lane, and Carter in the blue lane. It looks like they are ready at the top of the track. And here we go. And it's Hunter taking the checker flag on that one, followed up by Ryan in second place. Jackson out of pack 10 comes in third, and Carter out of pack 42 comes in fourth. So we're on heat 44 of 49. Up in this heat, we have Garrett in the orange lane, David in the green lane, Barrett in the red lane, and Donovan in the blue lane. And it's Garrett taking the first place on that one, followed up by Barrett in second, Donovan comes in third, and David comes in fourth. And we got the next heat queued up already. We got Steven in the orange lane, Scarlett in the green, Tristan in the red lane, and Michael in the blue lane. And a close race there. You got Scarlett taking first place over in the green lane, Michael in second place, Steven in third place, and Tristan in fourth. So you notice in that heat, we had two cars get below 3.10 seconds. So if you look at relative speed, anything that's 3.0 whatever is a pretty fast car. Based on the rules we have in our council, you probably won't almost never see a car under 3 seconds, but 3.0 is really, anything that's 3.01, 4, 5, 6, 7, anything that's 3.0 is a pretty fast time and a really fast car. So in the next heat, we have Tanner in the orange lane, Andrew in the green lane, Ryder in the red lane, Dominic in the blue lane, and we are set to go. And it's Tanner taking first place on that. See what I mean? There's a 3.08. That's a really fast car. We got Dominic in the blue coming in second, Andrew coming in third, and Ryder coming in fourth. Up next, we have Levi out of pack 76 in the orange lane, Ethan from pack 117 in green, Ben from pack 63 in the red, and Alex from pack 118 in the blue. And they are off, and it's a runaway. It's Levi all the way, taking first place in that, followed by Ben in second place. Alex comes in third, and Ethan comes in fourth. Alright, up next we have Ryan in the orange lane, Reese in the green lane, Garrett in red lane, and Caleb in the blue lane. And it's Caleb coming in first place that time, followed up by Ryan in second place, Garrett in third place, and Reese in fourth. And this our last heat of the first round, the preliminary round or semifinals, whatever, however you want to describe it. Last heat before we move on to the finals. In the orange lane, we have Tyler out of pack 420, Jackson in the green lane, Samuel in the red lane, and Jackson in the blue lane. And a really close heat right there. Samuel takes first, Jackson in second place. The other Jackson in the green lane takes third, and Tyler takes fourth place. Alright, so that is the last heat of our preliminary round. We are going to take a break here. We're going to tabulate the results from this round, and we're going to come back to you, show you the first round standings, and show you which scouts are moving on to the finals. So you have a few minutes. We're going to show a bit of a commercial break and take a break here ourselves. We will be right back with you after that break. I wanted to devise a wholesome, constructive activity that would foster a closer father-son relationship and promote craftsmanship and good sportsmanship through competition. Cubmaster Don Murphy, 1953, founder of the Pinewood Derby. Pinewood Derby racing began in 1953 when Cubmaster Don Murphy of Manhattan Beach, California developed and implemented the concept. To say the least, it was a huge hit, and in 1956 the BSA contracted with Beta Crafts to produce the first ever official BSA Pinewood Derby kits. The basics of Pinewood are the same today as they were in 1953 when Don Murphy started Pinewood Derby, but over the years the kits and techniques have seen a number of changes. The BSA even produced limited edition 18-wheel Pinewood Derby trucks in 2010. The first Pinewood Derby kit, which you can see here illustrated in the October 1954 issue of Boys Life magazine, was in use for over 20 years. The first kits were sold in unpackaged bulk sets, as well as individually shrink-wrapped kits. The kit contained a large wooden block that was 1 3/4 inches tall, with a pre-cut cockpit. Drywall nails were used to connect the wheels to wooden axle supports that were glued to the bottom of the car body. The wheels were tall and narrow compared to today's Pinewood Derby wheels. A new version of the official BSA kit was introduced in 1977. This kit had several key changes from the original kit. First, the placement of the axles was moved into the approximate location where they are found in today's Pinewood Derby kits. The blocks were reduced in height to 1 1/4 inches tall with a smaller cockpit, and the first wide wheels were introduced. This kit also introduced the current name of Grand Prix Pinewood Derby. This version of the kit was not around for long, so finding cars in unopened kits is rare. The 1980s saw several changes to the Pinewood Derby kits. With these versions, the axle supports were completely eliminated. Instead, the nail axles were inserted into slots in the car body, just as they are today. Cars from these kits can be identified by the letters CMI on the outside of the wheel. In 1988, there was another change to the car kits. This kit had a new package and some slight changes to the block. Also, the raised letters on the outside of the wheel were removed, and the raised letters of Made in the USA were added to the inside of the wheels. The next change in the Pinewood Derby kits came in the early 1990s. In these kits, the pre-cut cockpit was finally removed from the blocks, getting us to the blocks that we have today. Kits from this time frame have the distinctive black box and wheels that have raised letters saying BSA and Pinewood Derby on the outside of the wheels. In 1998, the BSA switched to a new manufacturer for the Grand Prix kits. The wheels in this kit featured BSA Pinewood Derby and raised lettering on the outside of the wheels. Even with the new manufacturer and packaging, these were basically the same kit as the previous one. The wheels from these kits are still popular with adult league racers today. The most recent change to the BSA Pinewood Derby kit came in 2010. Kits after 2010 feature a new style wheel that is almost half the weight of the old wheels and has the distinctive double step on the outer wheel hub. In 2019, a new line of wheels were introduced, offering more color choices and even some colors that glow in the dark and react under black lights. So it's been almost 70 years since Pinewood Derby started, and we have seen the history of all the kits used from the very first all the way up until glow in the dark wheels. Alright, we are about to find out how everybody did in the first round and see which scouts are moving on to the finals. We are going to start with the Lions. So we will show everybody's results, but keep in mind the top three from each group are going to be moving on to the finals. So in 9th place we have David out of pack 118. 8th place is Carter out of pack 42. 7th place is Garrett out of pack 16. 6th place, Steven out of pack 112. 5th place, Levi out of pack 15. 4th place is Trenton out of pack 16. And 3rd place in our first person moving on to the finals is Garrett out of pack 316. Jackson out of pack 112 is also moving on to the finals, along with Keegan from pack 42. Congratulations to them. Those top 3 are going to the finals. Now we are going to move on to the Tigers. 7th place Tigers, Tristan out of pack 63. Donovan out of pack 76 is 6th. Ian out of pack 15 is 5th place. Barrett out of pack 63 is 4th. Gage out of pack 48 is 3rd and going on to the finals. Lincoln out of pack 16 is 2nd. And Scarlett out of pack 16 is 1st. So those top 3, they are moving on to the finals. Now moving on to the Wolves. Ryder comes in 8th place. Connor from pack 112 comes in 7th. Ben from pack 63 is 6th. Alex from pack 118 is 5th. Avelia from pack 3 is 4th. Bradley from pack 76 is 3rd. Dominic from pack 112 is 2nd. And Benjamin from pack 16 is 1st. So those top 3 are also moving on to the finals. Moving on to the Bears. Jonathan from pack 16 is 10th place. Sam from pack 66 is 9th. Jeremiah from pack 76 is 7th. And Kyle from pack 2 is 7th. We got a dead heat tie right there. That's unusual. And Jackson from pack 10 is 6th. Ryan from pack 33 is 5th. Ryan from pack 2 is 4th. David from pack 10 is 3rd, moving on to the finals. Hunter from pack 76 is 2nd. And Gabriella pack 25. Those top 3 are moving on to the finals. Moving on to the Weeblos. So Reese from pack 28 is 7th. Ethan from pack 117 is 6th. Tristan from pack 95 is 5th. Andrew from pack 76 is 4th. Tanner from pack 63 is 3rd. Michael from pack 16 is 2nd. And Levi from pack 76 is 1st. So those top 3 moving on to the finals. And on to the Arrow of Light, the guys who this is their last time down the track. Got David in 8th place from out of pack 53. Tyler from pack 420 in 7th place. DeMonte from pack 112 in 6th place. Gavin from pack 16 in 5th place. Caleb out of pack 63 in 4th. And Tyler out of pack 16 in 3rd place. Jackson from pack 3 in 2nd place. And Samuel out of pack 16, 1st place. So those top 3 moving on to the finals. Alright, so now we know who our finalists are. We're going to get the heat set up and get to racing very soon. Alright, we're getting our first heat set up. In the orange lane, we got Samuel. In the green lane, we got Jackson. In the red lane, we have Hunter. And in the blue lane, we have Tanner. So one thing to keep in mind with this is now that we're in the finals, all times reset. Everybody's starting with a clean slate. So this heat, or even if you came in second after the prelims, it might not mean you're still second after this. Time's reset. Everybody's starting fresh. We have the first heat up and ready to go. Almost. And they're off the first heat of the finals, and it's a tight one. And we have Sam taking the first checkered flag of the finals. Jackson in second place. Tanner comes in third, and Hunter coming in fourth. Look at that, 3 times in the 3.0 range. 3 really fast cars there. Up next, we have Tyler in the orange lane, Gabriella in the green lane, Keegan in the blue lane, or Keegan in the red lane, sorry about that, and Levi in the blue lane. And it is Levi takes that one. Another run in the 301s. That car's really smoking today. Tyler comes in second place. Keegan coming in third, and Gabriella coming in fourth. All right, getting ready for the third heat. We have Jackson in the orange lane, David in the green lane, Garrett in the red lane, and Ben in the blue lane. And they're coming down the track. It's going to be a tight one, and Ben just gets across the line ahead of Jackson. Look at that, 3070 to 3073. Very tight race. So Ben in first place, Jackson in second, David in third, and Garrett in fourth. And in our next heat, we have Gabriella in the orange lane, Hunter in the green lane, Scarlett in the red lane, and Bradley in the blue lane. And here they come, and it's going to be Scarlett taking this heat. Bradley in second place, Hunter in the green lane coming in third, and Gabriella coming in fourth. So here in the finals, you're both racing against your other competitors to find out who is the top 3 overall in the council, but you're also racing against the other 3 from your rank to determine first through third for your rank. So keep that in mind when you look at the times. Just because you're below someone, that they might not be in the same rank as you, so it might not matter as far as determining your den rankings. Up next, we have David in the orange lane, Keegan in the green lane. The Flash is on the track again, and in the red lane, we have the Pinewood Derby tank rolling down the track with Lincoln. We have Dominic in the blue lane. And Dominic takes it in a super tight heat. Lincoln comes in second, David comes in third, and Keegan in fourth place. Getting ready for our sixth heat. We're about a third of the way through the final round here. We got Hunter in the orange lane, Garrett in the green lane, Gage is in the red lane, and Jackson is in the blue lane. Looks like we're ready at the top of the track, and there they go. And wow, that was a close heat. We got Hunter coming in first with Jackson in second place, Garrett coming in third, and Gage coming in fourth. Next up, we have Keegan the Flash, again in the orange lane. Scarlett in the green lane, the green lane that matches the color of the car. Mike was in the red lane, and Sammy was in the blue lane. And they are off. This was tight all the way. And it's Scarlett coming in first place, Samuel in second, Michael in third, and Keegan in fourth. Some really good times in that heat. Alright, queuing up our next heat, we have Garrett in the orange, Lincoln in the green, Tanner in the red, and Tyler in the blue. And it looks like they are all set. And here they go. Wow, that one, I couldn't even call that one. It was too close. Tanner in the red, Lincoln in the green, second place. Tyler in the blue in third, and Garrett coming in fourth place in the orange. Those top three in that heat were super tight. Look at those times. Alright, coming up on Heat 9, about halfway in our finals, we got Scarlett in the orange lane, Gage in the green lane, Levi's in the red, and Jackson is in the blue. Now, one thing you might actually see, folks, here in the finals is once you get the fastest cars together, sometimes the cars actually speed up a little bit. A little bit of a drafting effect going on, so don't be surprised if you see some times that are better than we saw in the first round. And there, Levi with another really strong run comes in first place. Scarlett comes in second, Jackson in third, and Gage in fourth. Up in our next heat, we have Lincoln in the orange lane, Michael in the green, Benjamin is in the red. We got a little Pack 16 action going on there in those three lanes, and Gabriella in the blue lane. And they're on their way down the track. Who's it going to be? And it is Michael, just squeaking ahead of Ben for first place, and Ben in second place. Lincoln in third place, and Gabriella in fourth. Coming up on our next heat, we have Gage in the orange lane, Tanner in the green, Bradley in the red, and David in the blue. Heat number 11 of 18 here in the finals. Soon we'll be able to say where everybody is. And they are ready to go, and here they come down the track. And it is Bradley coming in just ahead of Tanner. Another really tight race. Gage coming in third, and David in fourth. Now we got Michael in the orange lane, Levi in the green lane, Dominic in the red, and Hunter in the blue. Let's see what Levi's car does here. It's been throwing down killer runs all day long. Let's see if it's got another in it. And it looks like they are ready to go. And here they come. And no doubt about it, Levi's going to win that heat. And there it is, a new track record. 3.0119. Outstanding run. Michael comes in second. Dominic comes in third. And Hunter comes in fourth. And see, that's what I was saying with about there is a bit of a drafting effect with Pinewood Derby. If you get the right combination of cars side by side, they can actually help each other out a bit. Doesn't always work like that. Sometimes they can hurt each other, but the right combination will help you throw down a really good time. So up next, we have Tanner in the orange lane, Ben in the green lane, Jackson in red, and Keegan in blue. And here they come. And it is going to be Ben getting to the line just ahead of Tanner, who comes in second, Keegan in third, and Jackson in fourth. You know, a funny story about Ben and his brother Sam, who were in the race today. At the pack race, Ben beat his brother to win the pack championship. And it was close. And then his brother came back at the district championship and beat him. So they've gone back and forth. So let's see who comes out on top today between the brothers. Up in the next heat, we have Levi in the orange lane, Bradley in the green lane, Samuel in the red lane, and Garrett in the blue lane. And it looks like they're ready, and here they come. And Garrett runs away with another one. New track record, another faster time. So Levi in first place, Samuel in second place, Bradley in third, Garrett in fourth. And moving on to feet 15 of 18, we got Ben in the orange lane, Dominic in the green lane, Tyler in the red lane, and Scarlett in the blue lane. The starters just about got them lined up, giving them one last check. Looks like they are ready to go, and here they come. And Scarlett coming in first place, just ahead of Ben in second place. Tyler comes in third, and Dominic in fourth. All right, heat 16 of 18. We got Bradley in the orange lane, Jackson in the green lane, then another Jackson in the red lane, and Lincoln in the blue lane. And it looks like they are lined up and ready to go, and here they come. And it's Lincoln taking that heat, narrowly getting to the line just ahead of Bradley, who comes in second, Jackson in third, Jackson of Pack 3 in third, and Jackson of Pack 112 in fourth. All right, just 2 heats to go. And in this one, we have Dominic from Pack 112 in the orange lane, Samuel in the green lane, Gabriella in the red lane, and Gage in the blue lane. And looks like they are ready to go, and here they come. And it's going to be Samuel that takes this one. Dominic coming in second place, Gabriella in third, and Gage in fourth. And here it is, the final heat of the 2020 Shenandoah Area Council Pinewood Derby. And it has Jackson in the orange lane, Tyler in the green lane, David in the red lane, and Michael in the blue lane. So after this heat, I'll give you a little rundown. After this heat, we're going to take another break so we can tabulate the results. We need to reset some cameras and equipment here. So there will be a 5 to 10 minute break as we do that and tabulate the results. Then after this heat, we will be back with our virtual awards ceremony. But before that, we have one more race to run, and here it goes. And there it goes, the last race of the day. And it's Michael Moeller coming in first place. Tyler comes in second. David coming in third. And Jackson out of pack 112 coming in fourth. All right, so we're going to take another quick break here as we move some stuff around and get ready for our virtual awards ceremony. So we will be back with you in just a few minutes. All right, we are getting ready to get started with our virtual awards ceremony, but first some card awards pickup information. So, if you're local and want to come by, we will be here today until about 2:30 or so, packing up, cleaning up, etc. So if you want to swing by between now and then, that would be fine. Knock on the door or text one of us here or call one of us. Please do not come in the building. We'd be happy to get your card and your awards to you. And also next Saturday from 9 to 11 a.m. here at the Council Service Center, one of us will be here for you to pick up your card or your awards. If you want to try to get here Monday through Friday, you have to call the Council Service Center to make arrangements with them to see when someone will be available or how to do that. And also, if there are still cars left at the last weekend of May, the 30th, we could potentially do another pickup session there if there's still some there. Getting beyond May, hopefully we're back to where the Council Service Center is up and operating normally again, and you can just come in during business hours and get it from the office, hopefully, if they're open. But until then, those are the pickup times. If none of those work, reach out to us. We'll try to find a way to make it work. So now we are ready to move on to our virtual awards ceremony. So, thanks for tuning in today. We wish you guys were here with us instead of watching at home. Hopefully it was a good experience for you. We look forward to having you actually at the races next year. So we are going to give out some awards. So starting with the Lions. Third place Lion for the Shenandoah Area Council is Garrett out of pack 316. Congratulations, Garrett. Then the second place Lion is Jackson out of pack 112. Congratulations, Jackson. And the first place Lion out of pack 42, Keegan. Congratulations. That was the car that was the Flash. Good job, Keegan. Moving on to the Tigers. Third place Tiger for the Shenandoah Area Council is Gage out of pack 48. Congratulations, Gage. Second place Tiger out of pack 16, Lincoln. Congratulations, Lincoln. And the first place Tiger for the Shenandoah Area Council is Scarlett out of pack 16. Good job, Scarlett. Moving on to the Wolves. Third place Wolf for the Shenandoah Area Council is Bradley out of pack 76. Second place Wolf out of pack 112, Dominic. Congratulations, Dominic. And the first place Wolf for the Shenandoah Area Council is Ben Patton. Congratulations, Ben. And moving on to the Bears. Third place Bear out of pack 10 is David. Congratulations. Second place Bear out of pack 25 is Gabriella. Good job. And the first place Bear out of pack 76, Hunter. Good job, Hunter. Moving on to the Weeblos. So third place Weeblo out of pack 63 is Tanner. Good job, Tanner. Congratulations. Second place Weeblo out of pack 16 is Michael. Good job, Michael. And the first place Weeblo out of pack 76, Levi. Congratulations, Levi. And moving on to the Arrow of Lights. These are the group. This is their last time doing Pinewood Derby. I hope you've enjoyed all your time doing Pinewood Derby as a Cub Scout. So, third place Arrow of Light is Tyler. Congratulations, Tyler, out of pack 16. Second place Arrow of Light is Jackson out of pack 3. Good job, Jackson. And the first place Arrow of Light is Samuel out of pack 16. Congratulations, Samuel. Now we're going to move on to the big trophies, the overall council championship. So we'll start with third place in the Shenandoah Area Council. You get to take home this trophy is Samuel out of pack 16. Congratulations, Samuel. Then second place Shenandoah Area Council is Scarlett out of pack 16. Congratulations, Scarlett. And first place Shenandoah Area Council, coming out of pack 76, Levi. Congratulations, he is our Shenandoah Area Council champion this year. Good job, Levi. So again, we have the car pickups and awards pickups here today until about 2:30 or so. We'll probably still be here cleaning up. Then next Saturday from 9 to 11 here at the Service Center. Then after that, if there's still enough that needs picked up, we might potentially do another on the last Saturday of the month. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoy it. We really wish we could have done this in a way where you guys were all here with us instead of watching at home. But we hope we made it memorable for you. I hope you enjoyed watching. We can't wait to see you next year with you here in person with all the fun of Pinewood Derby. Whew.